In a week, 3 times we get paid. All my life, we have worked, me and my husband, we work for our active income.
Hi, Mauricio Garcia here, and it's always exciting to have conversations with entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs who are making things happen and setting the example. Today, we're going to be interviewing someone who has been in business, but has done many other things. Has had traditional businesses, has been a realtor, has worked in the auto industry, has been an actor, and also a radio jockey, a producer. And we're going to talk about entrepreneurship and why she decided to plant her flag here at HGI. Kiran Shaikhnag, thank you for this interview.
Thank you, Mauricio. And it's my pleasure to be here and talking about the best of the best thing I have ever experienced in my life, that is HGI.
You have such a resume. You've done so many different things. And someone with your level of expertise and experience, you could have chosen any opportunity out there. But yet you decided to plant your flag and make a big bet with Hegemon Group International, HGI. Why?
That's a great question. And I really wanted you to ask this question because even if you didn't ask me this question, I would have answered. And not only to you, to a lot of people, and especially women out there. In my life, I have done a lot of things, and a lot of other women, they are privileged, they are protected, they don't need to do anything while they are teenagers and all. I'm talking about back home where I come from, but I'm thankful to my upbringing because I was raised in the metropolitan and the so-called Bollywood city, which is Mumbai now in India. So we grew up, we got matured very early in the age. So I did a lot of things. As you said, my resume, I have tried everything possible, right from employee mindset, working for someone, because we went to school, we went to college, we were always said that get a degree so that you get a good job. Mm-hmm. And that our dream was limited to that, get a good job and build someone else's business. That was the mindset. And then we worked hard, and not only within India, obviously, we work for corporate in India, and then from there, I have traveled different countries with my husband. After I got married, me and my husband Sigir, he is business partner with me in HGI as well, and a very good support. My spouse support is strong.
Very important.
Very important. Even though he's full-time IT professional, but he's my backbone in this business. So me and Sigir, we traveled different countries. From India, we went to Mid East. Again, doing what? Job. From Mid East, we migrated to New Zealand for a better future. Obviously, we were qualified and all. We were again doing job, corporate, doing everything. We thought that we are climbing high. We thought that we are, growing. But that growth was just in one place, that we were, at the end of the day, we were still building someone else's business with our expertise, with our education and all those things. And then from New Zealand, when we finally migrated to United States 10 years ago, and in last 10 years, again, there was one common thing, working for corporate. My husband is full-time IT professional. Right. And with my background, I could have easily got a six-figure income salary here, but I just didn't want to get stuck because I'm a person who really wants to grow.
Okay.
And with corporates, I had seen there was a glass ceiling, which will restrict my growth. And I really didn't want to do that this time. So this time I said, let me go ahead, become an entrepreneur. And then I invested with my sister who has family business here. So we invested, and then I invested in retail and wholesale business, did that. But here the story was different. Even if I was the employer, but again, it was worse than becoming employee because I thought we owned that business. But in turn, the business owned us.
Sure.
Round the clock, you have to work. And again, after investing so much money, so much time, good expertise, taking care for and ready to take risk. But again, there's no profit guaranteed. There is no increment in the business because one small thing happens and your industry is affected. So that thing, I was still looking, I was hunting. I didn't know what I was looking for until I came to HGI and was introduced to HGI, and then the life changed. How the life changed? It's not that I was struggling to make money, but I was struggling to make time. There was no time flexibility. Being a woman, being a mom, I really wanted to be home and enjoy with my kids. I wanted to see my daughters growing up, drop them to school, pick them from school, have lunch with them, have parents meeting, and believe me, I have missed all of that. Most of them for most years. I'm getting goosebumps when I'm saying that. As a mom, I'm emotional because I couldn't do that when they really needed that.
Wow. So it sounds like you were looking for something. I think the statistic could be more or less 80% or so of people live paycheck to paycheck, and that's not a happy place to be. Most people that have the traditional jobs also are looking for that flexibility. Would you say that HGI finally brought happiness in a way to you? More happiness to you? Are you?
Yes. HGI is a perfect combination of both the sides which we look for. One is good cash flow. The other one is time flexibility to enjoy that cash flow with your family, with your loved ones for whom you want to do this. I really didn't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I wanted good cash flow, but at the same time, being a mom, being a woman, I wanted to enjoy my house. We bought such a good house. I didn't even get a chance to use more than the living room or my bedroom. I hardly go around my house. What's the use? So with HGI, I'm not only flexible with time, I can enjoy my lifestyle with my kids, my husband, my family, but at the same time, don't worry about the cash flow. And I'm so proud to say, and I'm so thankful to HGI platform that I not only got my family time flexibility, but at the same time, I doubled my income from the previous year. And I'm sitting on high 6-figure income without having to worry about going 9 to 5. I have time flexibility. I control my paycheck. I control my job working hours.
So there's the two things that you're talking about: the flexibility, and then obviously you have the time.
Time flexibility and cash flow. See, now we are in pandemic time. Unfortunately, there is no better time than this to understand, to realize what actual freedom is. People who used to complain like me, oh, I don't get time flexibility, I don't get the time to sit, enjoy with my family. Ask them, if they don't have enough money in the bank, they have pay cuts, they have jobs, they lost the jobs. Are they enjoying sitting at home with their kids? No. With HGI, thankfully, HGI opportunity is pandemic free, recession free. Nothing can beat this. With HGI, I'm sitting at home, working from home, controlling my hours, and I don't care about my money, and I'm not worried about my emergency funds. In a week, 3 times we get paid. All my life, we have worked, me and my husband, we worked for our active income. At HGI, I'm enjoying my passive income.
Passive income, but that's just a huge difference.
That is a huge difference.
And I want to talk more about that, but I want to bring you back because you've mentioned the word time so many different times. And I think people now they're going to make a choice. They're going to join something. So many people have side gigs just to make ends meet. They got to do something aside, from just a traditional job. And time is so important, like you've mentioned, that many people they don't know how to differentiate between a great opportunity and an inferior opportunity. And like I said, with all the things that you've done in the past, it must have been something. And I asked this question to a lot of our associates, the HGI family members. They must have seen something in the opportunity that they saw, hey, this is totally different. This is not the traditional opportunity that I see on social media every day. I don't know if there's some specific points that you saw in HGI specifically that made it a winner for you.
Sure. In HGI, what I saw, see, there are similar industries everywhere, the same kind of businesses everywhere. All it matters is if you exactly get what you're looking for. At HGI, I not only saw the environment, the culture of hand-holding. Other businesses, they promise you most of the things. Before you join, everyone promises you a lot of big things. That was the before effect. but I have experienced during and after effect of these three things I have experienced in HGI. I have done similar kind of businesses before as well. But here the main thing was hand holding, the commitment, the environment, and the leadership and the mentorship. Right from Mr. Hubert Humphrey to Mr. Aki Rupani, who are my mentors, and along with all the other leadership at HGI, because HGI, as Aki always says, is the fancy name of family at work. And I truly understand that, and I truly believe in that, because he demonstrates that very well. He is raising us in that culture, that environment, which is like, you feel at home and you do everything. Unlike traditional businesses, I'm sharing my experience, traditional business and even job environment, I have seen people, it's a leg pulling business. People don't want you to bypass them, or you don't have equal opportunity to bypass anyone.
Right.
But at HGI, you have the equal opportunity to grow. Aki as CEO, he will be more than happy if any one of us bypass him. He will be the happiest person clapping for us. Mr. Hubert Humphrey will be the happiest person if we do that. He has given us the equal opportunity. There is growth unlimited because there is opportunity unlimited at HGI. That is what attracted me. The equal opportunity, hand-holding, leadership and mentorship. These are the basic important things which I am enjoying, and I have seen my growth, not only cash flow wise, but the personal growth, the leadership. As Mr. Humphrey always says, follow the system will build your business. But at the same time, we are in the business of building leaders, and teams will follow. So we are building leaders. If I'm a leader, I'm building leaders in my team. I'm not looking for any person just join and then he be on his own. No, I will take that culture and duplicate that. We are in the business of duplication.
Absolutely.
That's what Mr. Hubert Humphrey says. So I'm going to duplicate what my leaders have given to me. Okay. Hand holding, building leaders. I'm doing that with my team, and I make sure they duplicate the same, and we take this, forward.
So, Kiran, is there any last message that you want to give to maybe women who are thinking about becoming entrepreneurs and the public in general?
Sure. All the women out there, we are women. That's all we need to be, because women is everything. We have strong willpower, we have a lot of patience, we have a lot of courage, and we are hardworking, and we are smart as well. Use everything. Don't just use one thing. Don't use in an installment. If you have stopped dreaming for any reason, due to family reason, due to personal reason, due to family, kids are young, I need to spend time at home, all those things, or due to pandemic, if you have stopped dreaming due to any reason, first of all, get up, dress up, start dreaming, and don't only dream big, dream unlimited, and join HGI, because HGI has an unlimited growth opportunity. And I'll see you there.
That's powerful. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
With everything that you said, I think it's clear that you're excited about the opportunity. I can't wait to see what you're going to do, being in the right platform with that level of burning desire and excitement that you bring to the company. Thank you, Kiran, for sharing your story with us. And for those of you that are looking at HGI as an opportunity, as that platform that can take you to where you want to go financially, that platform that will give you that freedom, that liberty, that flexibility of time, reach out to the person that asked you to watch this interview, this testimonial, and they'll be able to answer any questions you may have, and hopefully you decide to join this family so we can grow together. Kiran, once again, thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure is mine.